Bringing music to life, reach on air.
Hi there, this is Ollie and welcome to another Reach on Air tutorial video. Thanks for the great feedback I've had over the previous ones I've done. In this one we're going to be talking about pre-records and uploading pre-recorded shows, and a few people have told me that they don't really know how to do this, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a heads up how to do it. There's various reasons why you would pre-record a show. Firstly, it's a bit of a stepping stone. Some people come in and they're not quite that confident enough to do a live show or to go on the mic live as it happens, so they want to pre-record it as a sort of stepping stone. It might be because something comes up and you booked a show in, but then you can't make it at the time you booked it, but you'd still like to do it. So if you've got an hour or so spare beforehand, of course you can pre-record it. And also it gives you that tool to edit things out should you want to. We'll come to that a bit later on, in fact. My preferred method of pre-recording is this program, which is called Audacity. This can be downloaded for free. If you just Google it, you can download it absolutely free of charge, and is a pretty popular piece of kit to pre-record audio. So I can't go into detail too much about what Audacity does and all the different things you can use. You'll have to refer to their manual should you want to, but just a bit of a basic: play, record, pause, stop. I think that's all you need to know, really. Another thing that it does do automatically by default when you first download it is to open things up as a mono track. So for example, if I were to press record now, you see it to open up what, it's not recording anything obviously, but it is only record one channel. So you might want to change it to stereo. To do that, you can go into Edit, Preferences, and then there, channel you want 2 to make it a stereo track. Also, I've just noticed on this version I've got, you can do that. There's a little shortcut there to be able to do it. So if that's not there, you do it that way: Edit, Preferences, and 2 for stereo, and that will change it up there as well. So now if I press it, it's brought up 2 tracks. So that's just a little starting point, really. Again, in terms of input levels and any if it's not picking things up, then you will have to refer to their troubleshooting and their manual. All the pre-recorded shows have to be 58 minutes and 50 seconds long as it stands today at the time of recording, because of the top of the hour thing that takes 1 minute and 10 seconds. You can see there's a timer on here. I think these are in seconds. Yeah, this is seconds, so 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 seconds, etc. You can bring this in and out. I think the magnification tool is there, but it doesn't work at the moment. I zoom in, zoom out, but at the moment it's in seconds. What I tend to do, because normally when you're pre-recording it, or sorry, when you're doing a show live, you will have a timer on Audec. You don't actually have to log into Audec when you do a pre-record, but so I tend to leave another timer, which will be on my phone. Now I'm using my phone to record this video, so I can't show you that, but just set a timer to 5850, and that's what you'd normally have here on Audec, and press it when you start recording, so you've got that timer there as well to count down to 0 as you do when you do a live show. Now there are 2 different ways I think of doing these pre-recorded shows. You can do it as live, which means that whatever goes out as if you were live, whether all the mistakes, if you do make mistakes, are kept in. Or you can do it and chop things out at the end. If you find yourself talking into a corner, then obviously you can chop anything out to make it as perfect as you can. I like those imperfections that come with live radio, so generally speaking, unless something goes catastrophically wrong, I don't tend to edit anything out, and I will record it as live and back time it so it lasts 58 minutes and 50 seconds. If you do take anything out, obviously remember it still needs to be 58:50, so if you end up recording it to time and then taking stuff out, it's going to make it shorter. If you're a couple of seconds short, it doesn't matter. Just put a couple of seconds silence in there. That always works at the end there. Or if it overruns, it overruns. If it's too short, it will start the recording again at the end of the hour, so it's good to get it overrunning rather than running under time. So once you've got this installed, you just record your show as normal. Basically, you bring up your playout system or your CDs or whatever it is you like to use. So I've got my jingle palette here. So you press record there. You then see there's 2 seconds gone already. So that started at 3 seconds. So I'll know to go 58, 53, and then keep doing my show as normal. Really, I've just played a jingle there just to illustrate. But so there's a jingle. Obviously normally it's a 58 minute and 50 second show, and then press stop at the end. Now highlight it once you've finished, press stop as I did there. Pretend this is a full show I've recorded here, not just a jingle. Press this area here, will highlight it. Then you need to go to Effect, Normalize, and OK. This makes all the sound levels the same across the recording. I don't know that you need to do this. I always do to play it safe. I don't know if there's something at Reach On Air's end that means you don't need to do this and it will come out all right anyway, but it's always good to play it safe. So normalise it so all the audio is level, normalised across the board. It would take a bit longer to do it with a 1 hour show, but that's it with a small jingle. Then it's a matter of saving it. Now, if you were to go to File, Save Project As, this would open it as an Audacity file, and a .aup file that would only be able to be used in Audacity. We don't want to do that. So we're going to come out of there. What we want to do to save it as an MP3 is in fact export as an MP3. This is by default gone to my Reach On Air file. Obviously you save it wherever you want to do it. If you want to save it to the desktop in the meantime while you upload it for ease of access, then so be it, you can do that. Put your title in there, so show or whatever, and then save. And then that will save it to wherever you want to save it. Again, it will take a bit longer to save it for a 1 hour file. Then it is a case of uploading it in the members area. So my members area is here, and what you need to do is go to Book Pre-Record Show. Taking a little bit of time for some reason. There we go. So you book it as normal, your show title, your description, your genres, but then instead of putting your password in and booking your slot, you have to browse for the file. So you put all your description and everything, and then you browse on your computer where it is. Now I've got all these shows here. I'll just put Chill Out Show just to demonstrate for now. I'm not going to upload this. So there we go. I've uploaded that. Then you just click on Upload File, and it will take a little bit of time, but eventually this bar will fill up and it will upload it to make sure it's there. And then once it's uploaded, you'll be able to select your show slot as you would for a normal booking, basically. So it'll open up that, it'll say, right, we've got your show, where do you want to put it? And you do that as normal using the show pot or using your credits to book as usual. Now what you can do is in fact book you can convert it, a live show, into a pre-record. So say for example, if something's come up, you've got a show booked in, but something's come up and you now can't do the live show, but you do have time in the meantime to pre-record it, you can do it. Or if you want to secure a slot before you've recorded your show, so you go in, you record, you book your slot as usual, and then you can convert it. I think to do that, you go into My Booked Shows. Now, I've not got any booked shows at the moment, but if you do, they'll be listed here and you can edit them. And there'll be an option to edit. Once they've been approved, there's an option there to edit them. And that means you can edit the title of the show, you can edit the description, whatever it is you want to make that change to. And one of the options is to convert it to a pre-record. Again, this means that you can then upload it, as you've just seen. It gives you the option to upload a pre-recorded show in the slot that you've already booked. So there we go. That's how it's all done. It's quite straightforward once you get the hang of it. If you have any questions, do feel free to drop me a line to my Reach Room, reachroom.com/252. Email me, ollie@reachonair.com, or tweet me @olliehand with any questions you may have on pre-records. Or, of course, visit our forum over at reachonair.com. Hopefully that answers all your questions and shows you how to do it. So happy pre-recording. Thanks very much.
bringing me